Hello! Animal Crossing video today. I hope everybody is doing well. Villager asked to leave in the middle of all this chaos. I'm sure it wasn't that way for anybody else, but the early release of all of this stuff just threw me. And in the midst of it, Lopez said, "Hey, I think he's an actor. He wants to go out and spread his wings and try to become famous." I couldn't say no to that. I like him. I don't mind him. I like his coloring. He's not a bad Smug. So I said, okay. And then I had to go on an animal hunt. I'm trying to redo my island. My house is a mess. Everybody's on the beach. And the update came early, threw me completely for a loop. But that's the autism in me. I felt like I wasn't able to function normally after that because it wasn't on a schedule. They said the 5th. I expected the 5th, and here it came out on the 4th. And I was just completely thrown off. Everything's messed up. My island, oh my gosh. I started rushing it, so I know that's why everything gets poo-poo. But I suppose I could talk about that. I don't know. I feel silly. I have Fuchsia's amiibo card. She's very pretty. She's a sisterly. I was looking for another Smug, and I had 2 in mind that I really wanted to find. Now this screwed up. You know I'm having problems with my Elgato. It recorded the after instead of me talking, but this is Peanut, and she was Peppy. And then this next one screwed up as well, but we have met Leonardo so many times. I still like Chester Cheetah, but I didn't need a jock. I already have a jock dom. And then everything went back to normal with a normal here. But I was not expecting the early release. And as I said, I'm in the middle of redoing my whole island. All of my villagers are on the beach. Oh, it was a mess. So I tried to avoid as many of the new things as I could. I don't know that we've ever met Bertha before. I feel like on this particular villager hunt, we meet a few new encounters. But Bertha's a normal. She's cute. I tried to avoid as many of the new content stuff as I could, but every time I went into whatever it's called, what is Tom Nook's office called? I don't know. I never remember. They were standing at attention, ready to tell me something, so I haven't done my DLC yet. I haven't talked to Cap'n yet. Now Chops here is a Smug. He was not one of the 2 that I wanted to find, but when I met him I'm like, oh boy, what do I do? So I told myself, if I continue this search and he comes up again, I'm taking him. I'm taking Chops. I had 2 specific Smugs in mind, and that's why I wasn't anticipating meeting Chops, although I don't know why. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd time that he's come up. Billy's a jock. He's cute. Okay, back to my... Oh, man. I wish I wasn't like this, but like I said, I cannot help it. It's in my DNA. When my schedule is thrown off, I'm thrown off. And it takes a long time to get back in step with reality. But I have not done anything other than buying a few items that catch my eye. I now own a pink car. And I'm buying a lot of the food. But another thing that threw me was the day of the release. What's his name? The little character that sells flowers and bushes. He was on the island, but he wouldn't sell me any of the carrots, the potatoes, the wheat, any of that stuff, the sugarcane. And I couldn't understand why, but I started getting oh, this is horrible. I sound as dumb as I feel. The cards that show you what you can do. I bought all those except for the camera one. The camera one intimidates me. I'm going to wait on that. I did not buy any of the neat items you can put on the island either. But I did buy the recipes, and then I started getting recipes from balloons. So I kept running back to his little cart, and he was only selling shrubs and pumpkins and flowers. But he did come back later because I've been time skipping to get this island finished. And he did appear again, and he had wheat. So I don't know how. It's going to take a while to get all of those items if you have to wait for him. Oh, you know what? Well, no, I have to build his thing to get him there. Right? When you take Captain's... No, that would be Harv. See? I'm all over the place. And it's all because the update threw me. And I feel so dumb. So you go to Harv's Island and you have to build. You got to get gyros. Blathers wants me to find the pigeon. Oh, this is cute. I did not know this would happen. I know it's happened to me before, but I'm like, why can't I talk to you? Just say hello. Ozzy's cute. Wasn't looking for him, though. Alright, so where was I? All over the place, I'm sure. Oy. All I want to concentrate on is finishing my island. And I was up until 11 o'clock last night, and I started rushing. So I know I'm going to have to go back and fix things. But I mentioned it before. Everyone seems to be able to just plunk something down, decorate all around it, and it just looks spectacular. I can't do that. And it's probably because I'm measuring and I'm counting tiles and I'm eyeballing it like it looks like I can put a table and a chair next to this house. I think I can. And then reality is no. No, there's barely enough room for them to walk around, let alone get out of their house. Oh, this elephant here, if he had a different mouth, that mouth is just creepy to me. Poor Axel. But he is a cute. I love his ears and his tail. But those teeth, that's creepy to me. The way they open and close and move, it's got a weird look to it that I just don't care for. Anyway, I want to finish the island first. I learned watching other videos that there's a specific fish that only appears in a river on the 3rd level. Gosh, I hope I got that right, because I made a small pond and a river on a 3rd level. I'm hoping to catch it. I have Blue Bear's amiibo card. My daughter gave it to me because she said I like the little teddy bears. Cubs. What else? I'm liking the changes. The dialogue is the most exciting thing. But the embarrassing part about it is 3 times now, Julia has asked me to invite her over to my house. 3 times. The first day, Bones just knocked at my door at the very beginning of the game, and I had to let him in. There's nothing in my house. There's nothing for them to look at. It's embarrassing. And then 3 different occasions, Julia asked me, and then one time Sky asked me. They've all been coming over to my house, and but the high-low game is cute. They give you presents if you talk to them enough. I really liked Punchy. I wouldn't mind having a cat island. He's so cute. I also like looking at their catchphrases. Because I can't stand it when my animals stop me in the middle of what I'm doing. They're like, I want to change my catchphrase. And I can't think on the fly like that. So the more I see, I end up looking them up online. It's like, what are some old-fashioned, quirky, outdated, weird, like, endearments or sayings and stuff. That's the only way I can find them. I want something weird. Monty's not bad. This video is bad, though. I know I sound like an absolute moron, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. I have not been able to think since the 4th, when all of this happened. It makes me so angry that they went, and I'm sure everybody else is over the moon, like, hey, it came out early, that's great. And me, I'm sitting there going, no, wait. You were supposed to come out tomorrow. I'm not ready for you. Why did you do this? I'm not ready. Al does not look like he should sound. Does that make sense? He's cute. But the voice coming out of his body is like, no, that doesn't make sense. This shocked the daylights out of me. Never in a million years would I have expected to meet him. And he's a crank. And I already have my crank, Angus. But I'm like, that's Chow. If I don't take Chow, I'm never going to see him again. And I love the panda bears. I was stunned. Like, this can't be happening. You're not a Smug. Although you look, maybe you could be a Smug. Who knows? And I said, yeah, please. I'll take you. I'm sure you guys are going, what? Why did you do that? But I like him. There's another panda, the little lazy one that I really want as well. Is he lazy? I can't remember. I think he was. But I like him so much. And he's cute. He's very sweet. Wait till you see the inside of his house. It's pretty cool. So that's where I am with the updates. And I know everybody's already made their videos and hundreds of thousands of views watching all the new excitement and everything. I will get to it eventually, but it has to be on my terms and my time. And I know that sounds horrible, but that's just the way my brain works. I have to do this methodically or I can't do it at all. I wish I wasn't like that. My whole life I wished I wasn't like that, but there's not too much. Look at his face. He makes some funny faces. And you know what? He's got those teeth, but you barely see them. Most of the time he's got that goofy, just the lips smiling at you. But it's not clean across the mouth like Axel was. I think he's cute. His pinkishness is just adorable. I like his house. And because I have the DLC, I'll be able to fix these guys up. But thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I hope you enjoyed this. Have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye-bye.